If you are dreaming of studying at the Australia, then there is one name which should be on top of your list, which is University of Melbourne. University of Melbourne is ranked number 19th in the world by QS 2026 and it's Australia's number one university. It is the most preferred and popular choices amongst Indian students who plan to study abroad. But here's the real question. Is it the right fit for you? What are the actual fees? What has been the experience for Indian students who are studying over there? And how do you get in? So in this video, I'm going to tell you everything about the university. So let's dive in. Welcome back to Nurture Education, where we help Indian students make smarter study abroad decisions. And if you are new here, make sure to subscribe the channel and watch the videos all through till the end, because I am going to share an important scholarship tip which most people miss. Let's start with the basic. What's the University of Melbourne? University was founded in the year 1853 and it is Australia's second oldest university. It is located in the Melbourne city in the suburb of Parkville. The university has a total of 53,000 plus students, out of which 45% students are international students from 150 different countries. And Indian students, there are 1300 plus students currently enrolled, so you won't be alone. The university has 7 campuses. The main campus is located in Parkville, where majority of the courses are held. There's another campus in South Bank also, which is specifically for arts and humanities program. And this isn't just any university, it is the member of Group of 8 universities, which means it is one of the Australia's top 8 research universities. Now let's talk about rankings, because this is something which Indian parents care a lot about. It is ranked 19th globally according to QS University Rankings of the World 2026. It is ranked number 30 according to QS News Ranking of 2025. It is ranked 37th globally according to Times Higher Education 2026. And it is ranked 6th in the world for the graduate employability. And domestically, it's consistently Australia's number one university. So what this means is that your degree is globally recognized, whether you want to work in India or Australia or US or anywhere else in the world. Now let's talk about the programs and the courses offered by University of Melbourne. The University of Melbourne offers 300 plus programs and courses at both undergrad and postgrad level. The most popular programs at the undergrad level, which are of 3 to 4 years, are Bachelors of Science, Bachelors of Commerce, Bachelors of Arts, Bachelors of Engineering Honours and Bachelors of Biomedicine. The most common postgrad programs are Masters of Engineering in various specializations, then Masters of Information Technology, Masters of International Business, Masters of Data Science and MBA through their Melbourne Business School. One interesting thing about Melbourne is that their model is a bit different. Here you first complete a broad undergraduate degree and then you specialize into a postgraduate degree. This is known as the Melbourne model. It gives you the flexibility to switch careers and explore different paths. And if the student is applying for fine arts and music related programs, then student needs to submit a portfolio or maybe an audition also, in which student will have to participate. Now let's get to the most important part, which is money. Let me be straightforward with you. At the undergrad level, the fees at the per year, like for a per year tuition fee, is somewhere around AUD 37,000 to 45,000 per year, which in Indian rupees approximately will be 20 to 24 lakhs. At the postgrad level, the fee is different for different programs. For example, Masters of Engineering fee is 49,500 to 56,500 AUD for per year. MBA approximate cost is somewhere around 62,500 AUD. Other master's programs, they range between 35,000 AUD to 50,000 AUD. And if we convert on general terms, all of these master's programs in Indian currency, it will be approximately 19 lakhs to 53 lakhs per year. The cost of living in Melbourne is somewhere around 23,000 to 25,000 AUD per year, which in Indian currency would be somewhere between 12 to 13 lakhs per year. And this is for your food, transport, and other personal expenses. And when we talk about the accommodation, on-campus accommodation will roughly be costing the student to around 10 lakhs to 18 lakhs per year. And off-campus can be slightly different depending upon the choice of the apartment, rooms which the student is opting for. The total cost of attendance for the student will be 35 to 60 lakhs per year, depending upon the course which the student is opting, at which level the course is, because generally undergrad courses are much expensive because they are for 3 to 4 years. Masters would be little lesser expensive, could be, not always, but could be, because of the duration of the program. So it totally depends what kind of program are you opting for. The fees will be according to that only. Yes, the programs at University of Melbourne are quite expensive, and I won't sugarcoat it. But in the scholarship section which is coming up, I will let you know that how you can significantly reduce the cost of your program. Now let's understand how do Indian students get admission into University of Melbourne. At the undergrad level, we'll first see what are the requirements which are there. So a student who is applying for the undergrad program, they will actually be required to maintain a certain percentage. So if their 12th percentage is anything between 75 to 93%, this is the benchmark, minimum benchmark. If you have more than 93, it's always great, right? Below 75, they generally do not accept the applications, but if you have 75 above anything, you can definitely apply. And this varies between course to courses. It is not fixed for every course. This is depending upon the course. So it is always advisable that go on to the university website, first see what is their requirement, and then you send your application. They also accept the applications from both CBSE and ICSE board students. There is an English proficiency test which the student will have to write, and they accept IELTS under that, which is you can say an English proficiency test only. Now here you need to have at least 6.5 to 7 bands overall, and no individual band score should be less than 6 in IELTS score. And there is an application fee which is to be submitted while you are submitting the application, which is a non-refundable application fee, and the application fee is somewhere around 154 AUD, and approximately it is going to be 9,700 rupees for Indian students. And for the postgraduate programs, the checklist would be, or the requirements from the university is that they need bachelor's degree with a WAMP, which is weighted average mark of 72 to 75%. That is the first requirement. Second is the English proficiency test scores. They need English proficiency test scores if you are applying for postgraduate program. Again, the score should be anything between 6.5 or maybe 6.5 plus, right? And then some programs at the University of Melbourne postgrad level, they might ask students to submit their GRE or GMAT scores, and then they also have to submit letters of recommendation and statement of purpose, which is important, right? Which is mandatory. So every university generally asks for 2 to 3 letters of recommendation. So it is suggested again that before sending the applications at the postgrad level also, please make sure to check the checklist or the eligibility criteria at the university's official website, so that you have everything in your place before sending the application. The acceptance rate at the university is around 70 to 80%. Yes, it's selective, but definitely not impossible. And the applications are to be sent on the university's online portal itself. So there are direct application, no indirect application is there. So student can go onto the university's application portal and then they can submit their application. So application portal is generally when you go onto the website of the university, you sign up over there, you create your own account, and then from there you submit the complete application. And the fourth one is faculty specific awards. So each department has certain scholarship which is given to the students. So business, science or engineering, they all have this dedicated funds in which they get, from which they can allot these scholarships to the students. And then here is the pro tip. Scholarship deadlines are generally different from the application deadline. So it is better that you check the application portal or the university website every now and then to get the updates from the university on scholarships. So right now is the best time to check for the scholarships, because a lot of students miss checking the same and hence they missed applying in the scholarship deadlines also. So they miss the financial advantage benefit from the university. Now let's talk about something which Indian students genuinely love, which is campus life. The university has 200 plus clubs and societies. So there is chess club, there is women in science and engineering club, there are sports club, there are cultural clubs, and then there are marketing clubs also. When Indian students, so when we talk about Indian students, they make up approximately 15 to 20% of the total student body present at the University of Melbourne. The university also organizes like Indian cultural activities and Indian student meetups as well. So there is no chance that you feel homesickness. Homesickness is manageable at University of Melbourne. When we talk about sports, so you get the free access to gym, running track, swimming pool, cricket ground, badminton courts, basketball courts, all included under your medical insurance, which is approximately AUD 1500 per year. Medical, there is a free on-campus medical clinic also which is available. Now let's talk about placements. So the graduate employment rate for undergrad student is 97% and for postgrad students it is 98% within 6 months of graduation. What are the top employers? So top employers include ANZ Banking, NAB is there, that is National Australian Bank, GHD Group is there, you have Telstra which is there, and some similar sort of companies are the ones who hire students from the University of Melbourne. The average salary post graduation is somewhere around $80,000, which is 80,000 AUD per year. So now here is the real and final question. Is the University of Melbourne right fit for you? You should apply if you want a world-class research environment, you are interested in engineering, business, science related programs, you are planning to settle in Australia, as Melbourne is a very good base for PR, and if you have 75% or more than 75% in your 12th or maybe in your undergraduate study. Overall, Melbourne is a premium investment. Expensive? Yes. But the return on that investment in terms of studies, in terms of degree, in terms of value, in terms of network, in terms of career prospects is genuinely one of the best in the world. So there you have it, the complete guide to University of Melbourne, specifically for Indian students. If you have any specific questions related to fees, visa process, accommodation, drop them in the comment below. I personally reply to every comment. If this video was helpful, please like it and share it with that particular friend who is dreaming big to study in Australia, and subscribe because we bring you detailed videos like this. See you in the next one. Take care and dream big.